Hey guys, it's Mike. Today I wanted to do my monthly favorites with you guys. I've seen a few other YouTubers do their favorite things of the month, like songs, films, and it just always gives me an idea of something new to listen to or watch. So I thought it would be fun to do it with you guys. I can't believe it's March already. This blows my mind. Okay, so my favorite things in March. I will start with my favorite film. My favorite film during the month of March was definitely Frozen. It is by far the best Disney movie I've ever seen, and the first animated film that I've really liked in a really, really long time, probably since the movie Anastasia, which I don't know if many people know because it's not really a Disney film, but it's just, that's my absolute favorite. And Frozen may have now beat it. Yeah, I just love Frozen because it's not like your typical, the prince comes and saves the day, like it's actually just about the sisters, which I really liked. And the songs were amazing. Every single song was so good, and it kind of reminded me of Wicked, which is my favorite musical. My other favorite film of the month would be The To-Do List. This movie made me laugh so much. I literally laughed from beginning to end, and I haven't laughed in a film in a really long time. It was so good. It stars Aubrey Plaza, who I'd never seen in anything before, but I'm definitely gonna keep an eye out for now because she was so funny. She played the character so well. It's just, definitely recommend going to see that movie, or renting it now, because I'm sure it's out on DVD by now. Next, let's talk about TV shows. A new show premiered on ABC during March, and it's called Resurrection. I've seen the first 3 episodes, I think, and I really, really like it. It is a show about a little boy that was presumed dead, I think, 30 years ago. And then he just appears in, I think, China, if I remember correctly. It reminds me of like the mystery of Lost and like just wondering what's happening and trying to solve. Like you want to know everything, but you want it to keep going at the same time. My other favorite show in March, well actually probably this whole 2013-2014 TV season, is Reign. I don't really hear many people talk about Reign, and it could just be because I'm into the oldie worldy like Kings and Queens type stuff, but it's about Mary Queen of Scots and I guess her life in France, and I just really, really like it. It's just like something fun to watch. It's like one of those CW shows like Vampire Diaries, the originals, stuff like that. But yeah, I would definitely recommend it if you're into Kings and Queens or Europe. Next, let's talk about my favorite books in March. I've been reading a lot lately since the beginning of the new year, and I really got into John Green books when I started reading The Fault in Our Stars. As soon as I finished that, I went out and got all of his books. During March, I finished reading Looking for Alaska and started reading one of his other books called Paper Towns. I just can't stop reading his books. Like, he just develops the characters so well, and like, you just feel like you can relate to them and you know about them. I mean, it is young adult fiction, but I mean, let's see, my favorite music in March. I just discovered last week this band called Oh Snap, It's Luke, and I just really like it. It's like reminiscent of Owl City, maybe a little bit Panic at the Disco. I don't really know how to describe it, but definitely give it a listen because they're really, really good, and it's just nice to have some new music to listen to every now and again. I've started listening to Panic at the Disco again this month. I haven't listened to them in like 8 years, but apparently they have loads of new stuff, and I really like their new stuff. Favorite song of March would have to be Kylie Minogue's new song called Into the Blue. I don't even like Kylie Minogue that much, but I heard this song, and it's just like a really good dance song. It's a really good upbeat song. I listen to it on my walk to work every morning, and it just puts me like in a good mood, and like it's just upbeat, fast-paced, just really good song. Okay, so my favorite clothing buys of March would have to be this sweatshirt from a store called Ershka in Brighton. I tend to like a lot of their stuff, like it's like quirky things that you wouldn't get anywhere else. I don't know why I liked it, it was just one of those things where I like saw it and I had to have it. I don't usually like things like leopard print or cheetah, whatever this is, but I just had to have it. These are my favorite sunglasses at the moment. They're just River Island, they're just I think 10 or 14 pounds, but I'm really liking the two-tone like red and black look. If you don't have a lot of money to spend on sunglasses, these are just ones that are cheap, still look nice, and yeah, I just really like them. Another favorite thing about March is that the clocks just went back. Nope, they went forward. and that means spring has arrived. I feel like there's so much more time in the day. The birds are chirping outside, I'm sure you can hear them. I've also really gotten into a big health kick this month, like more exercise, more healthier foods. I've been like trying to find out like healthy alternatives for everything. If you have any advice for healthy alternatives for like snacking throughout the day, that would be so helpful if you could leave them in the comments below, because fruit and veg is just getting really boring, and I just like hearing like people's advice on like workouts that they do or healthier food options that they like. And I like to try new things. Like my friend the other day told me about doing headstand push-ups against the wall to build up your chest, because I seem to be working out and that's the only area that's not being targeted. And that definitely was a lot harder than it looked watching other people do it. So yeah, that's just pretty much summed up my month of March. Things I've liked, what I've been up to, and if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button below if you just want to watch any of my previous videos, or just be notified next week when I put up my weekly video. Alright guys, see you soon, bye!